Hello, I'm Lyonn Lieberman. Let's talk about principles versus rules and how this approach, particularly for you teachers, can make all the difference in terms of setting your students up for quality experience while playing versus possibly being in line for an injury. Because I'm addressing many different instruments right now, I'm going to approach this in a way that would be useful to all instruments. So for instance, a rule would be you should use your thumb in such and such a way. The principle would be if we use the thumb the way it's been designed to be used with the least amount of tension, we can get the best results from the fingers, particularly of the fingering hand. Now let's look at this in greater detail. Take one of your hands, feel its thumb muscle. It should feel a bit like touching your cheek. You want it firm but also supple. Now tap your thumb to your index finger and check out how that thumb muscle has changed. Tap it to your middle finger, check it out, your ring finger, check it out again, and then your pinky. You hopefully at this point have noticed that your thumb is now hard as a rock. The principle is that when we use the thumb the way it naturally interfaces with the fingers, we can actually promote the least amount of tension. But when we go outside of that relationship, we are promoting greater and greater tension. Oh, and hey, let's check this out. Everyone has a different body type, and that, in terms of the thumb, means that the thumb might be connected, because of their genetic background, lower to the hand, lower in relationship to the fingers, higher, more internal, closer into the palm, or further out. And if you use a rule, you're not paying attention to the unique construct of that player. By using a principle, that person, maybe they've got a gargantuan thumb and short fingers. I mean, we're all built differently. Maybe they could tap their middle finger and have absolutely zero increase in tension in the hand. So now you see why examining things through principles is so potent. You notice how I'm packaging some natural muscle and joint function information into the principle. Firm believer in that. I already mentioned the fact I'm interested in having a student who's not addicted to the next rule and the next rule and the next rule, but rather someone who can grow their own technique in an intelligent fashion without injuring themselves. So here we are with this lovely package of information, and now they can begin to notice the fact that if they flex or extend or pronate in any fashion, that they're affecting how those tendons travel. They can take this information and be able to move forwards with it. See, a rule locks us in. We have to keep following that rule, and therefore we're not thinking for ourselves. But when we have a principle, we can actually grow our technique in an intelligent and non-injurious fashion.